Hello and welcome back to Baldur's Gate 3. We are investigating a swamp to find out any information we can about the Druid second in command. While doing so, we are also going to find out about this hag. I don't know if she is a hag or whether she's just like an old lady or a witch or something. She may or may not have tried to poison people with very shiny apples, a la Snow White. I don't know. We'll see. We need to go and speak to her and find out. We also got approached by a devil last time who is going to laugh at our attempts to cure ourselves, so I don't really know what we're doing here, so anyway, we'll figure things out. Now, I think if we want to go to this location, we gotta go this way, right? It just makes sense. So we go up that way, we're going back towards this part, but I don't think that's where we want to go. So, let's do a jump. And, oop, we're over. Everyone else coming with us? It's fine. Anything over here? Ah, a wooden trunk with a trap disarm kit on it. It's very useful given the number of traps we've seen. Oh, also, sleight of hand challenge to grab some apples and a pear. Okay. Jump. Whoop. To the Druid Sanctuary. Okay, I'm a little paranoid. Okay, I'm very paranoid. What are you? You're a wood woad? Are you hostile? I had the feeling you're hostile. Oh, you're definitely hostile. Alright, they're level 4. The wood woad is anyway. Okay, I'm gonna need you to get up here, jump across, move, and then we need to figure out what we're gonna start casting. There's no one dead here. We're not close enough for inflict wounds. Maybe we just go guidance bolt. We try and kill this, or guiding bolt. We try and kill this in one hit. Didn't hit it. Okay, well that's unfortunate. End turn.
This is worth the cost.
We're in a similar boat here. I'm gonna jump over, so we don't lose movement from the water. Okay. We could also shoot you with our, you know, bow. Yeah, use the ranged weapon. That seems good. I don't really see a reason not to do that. Shoot it. Nice. Then stealth.
That's a friendly looking shadow.
Failed. Okay, well, that's fine. Wood woad is moving around. Oh, it's dashing. Oh, there's more. Okay. There's Mephits who summon Mephits. It's a young one. It's level 1. Okay, that's not too bad. I am a little worried about the Mephits summoning Mephits, though. Okay, bird. I'm thinking you fly over here and rend vision. That seems good to me. Attack. Well, either with beak attack or rend vision. Let's just beak attack. Nice. End turn.
On the victor's path.
What are we doing here, Will? We can do some reflection damage. We can do some fire. Eldritch Blast seems good. Fire seems good. Let's move out here. Maybe do a jump over this way. I can't jump anymore. Oh, okay. Don't know what got used up there, but that's fine. Path is interrupted, unfortunately, on that one. Good Eldritch Blast. That might get us a kill on the Mephit. Do it. Did some damage. Okay. End turn. Oh no, the number of Mephits we're fighting is way too high. That's just a lot of attacks. That's our problem here. It made us muddy. What does muddy do? Muddy. Attack rolls against it have advantage, while the entity's attack rolls and dexterity saving throws have disadvantage. Removes burning. The entity becomes resistant to fire damage. Okay. Yeah. This is interesting. Get here. We can make a jump across and hit this mud Mephit. Seems good. Switch. It's astral knowledge. Gain proficiency in all skills of a chosen ability. I don't think we need that right now. I think we just need to hit this thing. I don't really even want to action surge right now. There are 2 wood woad at level 4. Oh, we might be out of our depth here. We might be extremely out of our depth here. Bye, bird. Oh, we've been hit a couple of times. We're muddy. Got any spells that are worth casting here? I haven't got any AoE immediately. Have we got any scrolls that would be useful? No, not really. Scroll of Sleep. Potentially. Yeah. You've got way too much health though, and regeneration. Oh no. Yeah, we need to get out of wherever we are, so I guess move forward. Then stab. We hit, exploded into mud. Oh my lord. Maybe drop a little heal. Okay, end turn.
It comes easy these days.
Switch to our other weapon. I do think Frost Breath would be really useful. We don't have it though. Alright, let's hit you. Exploded again. Oh, and it does do damage when it explodes. Oh no. We could heal if we wanted to. We could also move a little bit out of the way. Yeah, we could try and move out the difficult terrain for mud. Could also move over here. I've got a bonus movement. I don't have another attack though. I think we might want to just try hiding.
If everyone else minds their business,
Okay, that's fine. Whatever. Really wasn't anything to do there. That's horrible. And they're immune to entangle. Okay. Hey, Will's doing alright. Good old Will. Okay. Could Scorching Ray here. High defense is a problem for us. What's this one? Prevents a targets from using reactions. Does a bunch of damage. Is this in an AoE or what does this do? How do I target this? So I would click on somebody to use that. Okay. I could Eldritch Blast. I'd just take a step back. Yeah, let's just take a step back here and maybe we can start firing some of this stuff off. Honestly, we might just want to kill this Mephit. I know it's going to explode, but like, I can't have all these Mephits attacking every turn. I don't know if I'm going to be able to kill that. What else do I have in terms of scrolls? Burning Hands, Ray of Sickness, possibly Poisons. That's not going to help. I think I get paralyzed with choice, I think is what happens. I think I'm going to hit you. Exploded. That's fine. We knew it was going to do that. It was the only thing we could do there. Yeah, I have to end my turn. The fact that they explode is also horrifyingly bad for us. Yeah, so she's down. Lazael? We're currently entangled, so we can't move. Switch to your bow. We are allowed to do that at least. The chances of hitting anything are extremely low. Let's try and hit this level 1. Could also drop a second wind thing to heal ourselves, but it's not really going to do very much. We missed. Okay. Woodwode comes in. What are you doing? Oh, nothing. It's fine. Nice dodge. Okay, successful saving throw. What does weak grip do? It only does something if the thing actually has a weapon, which it doesn't. Okay. potentially pull nearby creatures around. I think we're absolutely toasted here. Hit it. Shove it. Shove it. Alright. Yeah, that's kind of what I thought would happen. Hellish Rebuke. Nice damage back. Will's the only person who's actually surviving, but that might just be because he's on his own private island right now. Stab him. The Dark One's Blessing activated? What's that do? I don't know, but a whole bunch of things exploded. Wait, why did you die? I need to go back. What happened? So, wait, where's Will attacks? Right, so we killed the thing. Will lost condition the Dark One's Blessing. Oh, temporary hit points. I see. That's fine. Someone hit Will for... That one then hit Will for 8 damage. How did you fall down? That's what I don't understand. He got blown up by another mud mephit, which blew up another mud mephit, which blew up another mud mephit, which then blew up us. I understand. Okay. Well, we'll play it out till the end. You summoned another mephit? Oh no. Well, at least we can move now. I don't think we're entangled. You're muddy now. But we get negative because we're muddy. We both have advantage and disadvantage. Hit it. We knocked it off balance. We did not kill it. Pommel strike. Action surge. Lacerate. Alright, cool turn. Yup. Roughly what we expected to happen. Yeah. You attack Shadowheart just specifically to kill her. Drogo is dead. Can't control dead. Oh.
Time to strike.
Back in here is Will's turn. Alright,
Battle
Will.
favors the fearless.
Weakening strike. Followed by flourish. Okay. Flying over to hurt Will. Not good. Okay, we have advantage to hit. Wait, how much does it regenerate? It's already full health. 10 hit points? Unless it recently took fire damage? Oh, we are toasted. Didn't even hit it with advantage. Alright. Will is in his own personal hell. Yeah. Okay. This is not good. Stab it. Shove it. Okay, that really didn't do very much, huh? Yep. Oh, we missed a chance to stab it on the way out. Our turn. Might as well drink. I don't even know at this point. Yeah, hit this one. I'll take the hit. Never mind, that was a terrible decision. At least we hurt something. Will's dead. Okay. Let's see. Lae'zel took some damage. Yeah. Alright, so, I've learned something about the Druid Sanctuary. We're not ready for that. We are not ready for that. That is a level 4 area. I mean, here's the thing, right? A group of level 3 adventurers can take on a level 4 enemy. You're not really expected to take on a level 3 encounter, two level 4 enemies, right? Like, if it was just us against one of the Woodwoads, then we would have been fine, right? There would have been no issue whatsoever. But because it was us,
Don't waste a step.
again, these guys are good. Yeah. Okay, as it was us against the Woodwoads and the Mephits, like, that was just not going to happen. Oh, you know what I should do? Add a note. Level 4 Woodwode. Plus mud. I can't write anymore. Okay, at least that will give us some idea of what we're facing over there. Alright. Good to know, good to know. I guess we could try sneaking in, but I don't feel like that's really a sneak in kind of quest. That's more of a, you know, less like a do the fight quest. No, so this is where the wicker basket with the apples was. There's another wicker basket here. I'm a little nervous about going to see the hag now that I know the level of the previous quest.
Avoid that trap.
What trap? Oh, this trap that I can barely see. Okay. Let's add a guidance bonus. I think I see a... Is that a lamb? Why is there a sheep over there? Will, I'm going to need your help to investigate the sheep in a minute. This is fine. It's a pass! Wow. Crazy. Okay. Walk over here. There's the sheep. You shall call the sheep Barnabas.
Defender
There we
of
go.
the people.
It's a really bad joke. Hello.
Sure, why not?
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
That's interesting. Let's animal handling. Drop our eyes and carefully reach out. Add me some guidance. It's a 15. Alright. That's a fail. It's a good roll, but it's a fail.
Wheezing, the sheep backs away.
Why is it trying to say bar? That's weird. Oh, multi-attack bloodlust steeped in slaughter? Well, that's not the first animal we've seen that doesn't match what it should match. It's weird. More juicy apples, huh? Almost begs to be bitten into.
One day I'll catch a break.
Wait a second. Wait a second. I know what happens. I figured it out. You ready? I'm going to eat this apple. I'm going to turn into an animal. I got an upset stomach. Never mind. Something was off about that apple. You know what? I'm going to keep eating the apple. Okay. Wait, each time I roll, I can maybe get... Let's roll again. I was wondering if each time I roll, I can get that away. So I'm just poisoned, but it doesn't really say what I'm poisoned, what it does. I was thinking I was going to turn into an animal off of that. Oh, they're also in the bushes as well. That's interesting. Interesting. Don't really know what to say about that. Okay. Wooden trunk. Add to wares. Add to wares. Add to wares. I guess someone else could try and speak to the sheep. It wouldn't necessarily like allow them to actually speak to the sheep, but maybe they can do an animal handling check. Okay. I think I just sent a bottle to camp as well. Hey, go speak to the sheep.
The sheep's voice warbles. You realize it's trying to say bar.
Let's do this again. Add guidance. Roll. 16!
The smell of rot assaults your senses as the illusion vanishes.
Okay.
A diminutive creature sporting a red hat glares at you. He seems unaware that his illusion has failed.
I'm going to take a deep breath and say ba. Red Cat Blood Sage, level 4. Okay, and a rib cage. Lovely. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave as soon as I can. We are not in an area we are equipped to deal with. Red Cap, level 4. Swamp, no. I was gonna write swamp no more. I cannot. Okay, so the entire swamp was an illusion and it's actually dead. Well, that's horrifying. Let me go back to the nice part, the nice shiny bit of the game with, yeah, sunlight. Look how much nicer it looks over here without that. Okay, so I think the north must be where we're meant to go, and maybe Karlach's where we're meant to go. You never know. Okay, so have we been up here yet? I don't think so. Yeah, so we went in here, we went beehive, but we haven't been up this... No, we went up this way. There's another area here. Oh, I didn't go up here, but that then goes off and along there. Yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Okay. Oh, a berry bush. Fine, we'll grab some berries. Let's go. Okay, so to the north we go. Okay. We're gonna ignore the goblins again, who are plotting an ambush for us in Moonhaven. And let's keep going. What's this? Bird's nest. Rotten chicken eggs. Wonderful. You hear that little... I don't know what it is in the back. It sounds like a flute or a recorder. Something like that. Some kind of woodwind instrument. But it was like completely off. Like, it didn't really sound in tune to me. Yeah. Something a little bit unnerving would be how I'd describe it there. Ah. Ruby ring. Setting around a ruby is chipped and scratched if someone has tried to lever the gem free. Okay. Let's head down to the water, continuing to look at the bird's nests as we go. Charming little egg. Round and speckled. There's something appreciatively cheerful about an egg. Even the word egg itself. How frolicsome. How frolicsome. Nice. Okay, and wait, is this the... This is the... Yeah, that's the owlbear's cave. Took me a while to remember what the owlbear was called, despite being maybe the most easily named creature, due to being a mixture between an owl and a bear. It's like if you were to ask me the defining characteristics of an owlbear, I'd say it's a little bit like an owl and a little bit like a bear. Why did I just gain 60 experience? What did I do that was worthy of 60 experience? Critical fail on a perception check?
What's that?
A rocky crevasse. Alright.
Not a chance I'll fit in there.
Oh, it allows you to go up here, I think. Huh. Not our problem right now, but let me mark that on our map. Small hole. There we go. Perfect. Right. I'm not going to go anywhere individually right now. You seen what we've been facing? I have no intention of going anywhere near that. Why is there a dog? It's a level 2 dog, at least. I mean, we should be okay, but why is there just like a dog? There's nothing special about the dog. It's just a dog. Well, actually, that dog is secretly a devil, and that devil is going to laugh at you. No particular reason, just to make you feel a little bit worse about yourself. Wait, fish aren't food? They are. Okay, that's fine. Just wondering why I couldn't send it to the camp, but I guess I just can't do it from that menu. Yeah, we can do it from that one though. Wicker basket. Rotten cheese. Lovely. Lovely. A bucket. Can't forget the bucket. Where does this go? Nowhere. Okay. Some more random bits. Okay, berry bush. Berry bush. Send to camp. Okay, sent to camp. Will, I think you should handle this one.
One move ahead.
Speak to the dog.
Time for a chat.
Well, he's...
Keep moving, stranger. Quietly.
What happened here?
I told you to go.
Peer his collar. Intimidate or persuasion I'm not an enemy. I'll say I'm not an enemy. And add a guidance. No! Oh no!
These worlds crawl with monsters. You could be one of them.
Peer his collar. Four? 3? I can't see shit. I can't talk to the dog. I'm useless.
What are you doing? Get back!
If I wanted to hurt either of you, I would have done it already. Well, we're gonna try this. It's intimidation. It worked! Not the way I wanted to handle it, but we'll handle it.
Perhaps that's true. Your scent is thick with blood. Still, you should go. My friend is injured. He needs rest.
Oh, I thought he was dead. I don't think he's gonna wake up.
Of course he will. And then we'll return home.
What's your name?
He calls me Scratch. You can do the same.
Okay. What happened to your friend exactly?
We were attacked. Cackling, furry things on 2 legs. And their smell, it was strange, rotten, evil.
You know the creatures he describes. Gnolls.
Okay. You can travel with me if you like.
No, I won't leave him.
If he doesn't wake up, follow my scent. I have a camp.
If it comes to that, I may. Thank you.
Okay, I'm about to do something that's probably very
Stop me yet.
ill-advised, I would say, given what we just did. Oh. Oh, there's nothing in the hunter's stash. Okay. Quick save. That's the advised part. Quick saving.
Very well.
Let's talk.
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
Who are you?
Gumwick.
What's your profession?
Runner. Fleetfoot. Courier company.
Where are you from?
From Trail.
Why were you in the forest?
Letters. Delivery to Baldur's Gate.
Where did you keep the letters?
In bank. Standard issue.
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Okay. I'm going to loot the corpse, if that is okay. Scratch. Don't you mind me just looting the corpse away? Okay, he doesn't mind. Good. Personal note. A tight professional memo written with care. Gomwick. Be doubly careful on the way back to Baldur's Gate. I've received more reports of attacks on travelers throughout the region. I can't have my best messenger winding up face down in a ditch somewhere. Watch yourself. Better late than never. Postmaster General Danzo. Soft letter. Excited looping letters fill this message of hope and love. Davin is a boy. He's healthy and perfect. I've named him after his father. Come back and see us soon as you can get leave. Love, Flora and Davin Jr. Tough letter. Written in an irregular scrawl, this letter offers an olive branch. 9 fingers. I won't come back to the city. Not while you have your thugs looking for me. If you want the debt paid, you'll have to trust me and collect it yourself. Go to the graveyard and look for where an M. Kerwin is buried. Get digging and you'll find enough valuables to settle matters between us. Don't go looking for me. I'll know when I'm safe. S. Okay, so in theory we could like interrupt that if we wanted to.
What to do?
Or just deliver it, which I think would be fine. Nothing there. Okay. So there's the dog. Nothing over here to discover. Okay, let's save and go up the hill then. Ah, there is nothing up the hill. Well now. Now we have a wait a second. Wait a second. I was going to say now we have a choice, but we also have a way over here so we can go see Karlach. Okay. Jump, everybody. Jump. I love the leapfrogging that we're doing here. It's very good. The Risen Road. We learned something about the Risen Road in one of the Baldur's Gate ones. Like one of the books about it. I don't know whether we learned anything that would be valuable to us at this exact moment in time, but we learned something about the Risen Road. There are lots of books. I think it was just saying it was the main road into Baldur's Gate, beyond anything else. Toll Collector's Key. Ooh. Okay, that sounds useful.
A key.
Wonder what it opens. Okay, where is our key chain? Polished and shiny, save for a splattering of dry blood found near a dead toll collector. Was it? Oh, maybe that's what the pile of bones is? Don't know why I'm picking up all the bones. Karlach? Excuse me? Maybe the easiest person to find?
Assume nothing.
Will?
Sharp as ever.
You need some help here, man? This is how you jump? Yeah.
No time to rest.
Now we'll just wander here a second. Yeah. Okay. Find Karlach was not too difficult, given that Karlach is here. So that is for Blade of Frontiers. It's on a mission to kill Karlach, a powerful devil who is a danger to the entire Sword Coast. Well, here is level 3 Karlach, who is running hot.
To keep going.
Hello there, Karlach.
One horn, the stink of Avernus, Advocatus Diaboli.
Well, I'll be God's damned. The Blade of Frontiers. Thought I'd shaken you for good. That'll teach me to underestimate you.
These are no natural flames. Prepare to fight. Now, let's just say you're the devil we've been hunting, Karlach, right?
Bloody right. An honor to be chased by the Blade of Frontiers, but I...
Oh
A
no.
great heat roars through you. Her heat, fiery as the hells. Then you're lost in visions of demonic armies as you tear through a landscape of fire and blood. The Blood War. You saw it from above as the Nautiloid passed through Avernus. This woman was on the front line.
What was that?
Evidence. Proof that you're a devil. A gladiator in the archdevil Zariel's army.
I can explain, but it's a whole situation. If you just hear me out...
Another vision. Karlach's blade raised, slicing through devils, Zariel's servants, as her eyes dart around, seeking escape. Her rage and desperation seep into you. She is a victim of the Blood War, not an agent of it.
She's trying to trick us. Don't believe her lies.
You saw the truth. I never wanted to serve Zariel. I was enlisted in her army against my will. Forced to fight, and fight I did. When I saw an opportunity to get away, I took it. Finally home. Or near it, anyway.
You served her. That's enough to damn you.
Well, let's tell Will to stand down. Stand down, Will. You saw what I saw.
You don't know what you're saying. You're asking me to trust a devil.
You failed a perception check. That's worrying. You saw her thoughts. She poses no danger to the Sword Coast.
You know monsters, right? Better than anyone. Look into my eyes. Can't you see I'm not what you think?
Shit. You really are no devil, are you? I've been deceived.
Oh, thank the gods. Thought I was gonna have to take your head.
You would have died in the attempt. But there have been enough threats today.
Truce then, eh?
Aye. Truce.
I'm Karlach, but you already knew that. And you are...
That's interesting that everybody approved, including Will. Will approves that we convinced him not to do this, which I think is interesting. I would expect in a lot of games that that would be a negative for Will, right? Like, oh, he's going to hold a grudge, but actually, he's gone, no, you're right, I've changed my mind. It's intriguing. I'm Drogu.
Well met, soldier. Nice to meet a friendly around here. It's been tough going so far. I may not be a devil, but I can put the Blade's reputation to work. How would you feel about helping me kill some evil bastards? Little background, if your moral compass needs something to point at. You already know I fought in the Blood War. I was good. Really good. Turns out, I've got a knack for killing demons. That made me a valuable asset. Zariel, the archdevil herself, made me as her personal attack dog. I played along until I could get the fuck out of there. But devils don't like to lose their assets. Zariel liked it so little. She sent a bunch of goons, so-called paladins of Tyr, to take me back. Problem is, I'm not going.
So you want me to kill the people hunting you?
Don't worry, I'll lead the charge. But I could use your help. There's a lot of them and only one of me. After that, we can team up. Take Faerun by the short hairs. Sound good?
Let's do it.
Fuck yes! They cornered me outside the toll house just up the hill. Doubt they've gone far after the scorching I gave them. Hang on though. Looks like you've got enough backup at your side. Not sure there's room for me. I'll catch up with you when it's time to camp for now. But don't get to any of the fun stuff without me. Got it?
Okay. So we need to camp if we want to get her in our party. Also, ooh, ton of stuff. Let's grab that. Will, let's chat.
You've been witness to a pantomime, I'm sorry to say. And I've played my part all too poorly.
Someone set you on Karlach's tail. I'd like to know who the source of yours is.
I can say only this. Karlach's not the only one who's had a villain's knife held to their throats.
Chuk. What manner of hero is so shrouded in secrets?
I have never called myself hero, but I am bound to an oath. One night soon when we make camp, the veil will be lifted, and I'll pay my penance.
Oh, so it was his old god patron who set him on Karlach's tail. Penance, should I be worried?
You're not in any danger, I promise. I can't say the same about me.
Okay. Interesting. Well, I think it's probably time for us to camp. There's a lot that we need to do when we camp. So let's maybe... Oh, so you can go to camp without doing a long rest. Huh. I do want to camp, though, for a long rest. Let's go. Interesting. Okay.
Hellsfire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Just who in the nine hells are you?
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank. We had a deal, Will. But Karlach's still breathing. I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after. That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlach, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark. Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless. Karlach meets the criteria, pet. Trust me on this.
If we kill Karlach now, will that get rid of you? I don't think we're gonna do that. Get to the point, devil. What do you want?
The point? Oh, yes. Thanks for the reminder.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
Oh, wow.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid. You know the terms. Get used to the new form, pet. There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo. Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlach, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you.
Oh.
Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
Okay. Well, that was unexpected. I feel like we need to speak with Will. I also love Asterians just kind of like here going, oh, you guys are back. Oh, a devil appeared? Oh, how interesting. And he's just back to his book. What is up with you? What happened? So I'm looking for... So he's still listed as human. Interesting. It's the Dark One's blessing. So yeah, it was the Dark One, not an old god, but close enough. Yeah, I'm just seeing what else he's got here. Pact of the Chain. No. Okay, so nothing has changed on his character immediately here. Interesting. Oh, right, yes. And he's bound to the Fiend, I see. Yeah, that makes sense. Hello.
Gods damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
Warlock pacts tend to be unforgiving from what you know of them. Will was lucky he didn't face a more severe punishment.
You're lucky she didn't take your soul when she came.
I'd count my lucky stars for it, but I reckon luck is on holiday. I'm only alive because my patron still has use for me. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds, but I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast.
What are the terms of your pact?
I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but the pact, I'm forbidden, unless Mizora permits it. But I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Okay, interesting. Anything else?
Well met.
What do you make of Raphael?
He brings to mind a story. The Devil with the Silver Tongue. An old fairy tale my father read to me. The kind with a hero, a villain, and a moral. A farmer made a deal with the devil, so the story goes. In exchange for the farmer's dearest fruit, the devil granted him a bottomless coin purse. The farmer's dearest fruit, naturally, was no apple nor peach, but his beloved daughter. We can learn a lot from fairy tales. Don't you think?
Okay. Interesting coming from someone who's already been ensnared by a devil. Let's say that.
And given the circumstance, I'd do it again. My soul was a necessary price to pay for... You know I can't say more, but I can say this. I had but one road I could travel. For now, you have a dozen, 100, 1,000 to choose from. A road that leads to a devil is the very last one you should follow.
Okay. How does it feel to be a devil?
It's said that anyone who bathes in the river of blood emerges as one born anew. It's a lot like that, I imagine. I feel the weight of these horns on my head, curling upwards like a mammoth's tusks. I feel these ridges snaking down my neck, not to mention a few bumps and prongs in unmentionable places. But I haven't seen my reflection just yet. Be my mirror. What do you see?
I think 3 is the best one. I see the Blade of Frontiers, no more and no less. I think that one's going to be the best for him.
It's because you know the heart lurking under the horns. The people will see a curiosity, maybe even a beast hungry for their souls. But I will slay their monsters, keep them safe, and one day they will see the Blade of Frontiers again.
You should get out of this pact.
A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to.
There must be a loophole in the contract that lets you out.
There could well be. She has the blighted thing. What I know of it is simply what has engraved itself upon my memory. My contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora no harm. She'll have to let me out of my pact willingly. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
Well, if we can beat her, if we put our worms together.
We can. I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Cool. Good talk, Will. Good talk. Gale, it's been a while. Do you want to have a chat?
A devil and devil hunter standing shoulder to shoulder against a common enemy. Rather poetic, I think.
See ya. Oh, we've now got other beds we can rest in, interestingly. Let's go with Astarion. Again, it's been a while.
I thought we were going to see some real sparks fly between Will and Karlach. It's almost a pity things ended so amicably. Seeing those two duke it out would be fun.
No. Okay. Let's go and see Shadowheart.
Karlach and Will seem to have put their differences aside. I thought it was going to come to blows for a moment.
Why were you... Wait. I want to talk about your Shar worship.
I'm sure you do. But please try to understand that it's not something I can just talk about freely.
Okay. I have no problem with Shar worshippers if that's what concerns you. Roll. It's an easy pass. Okay. Which means she already kind of believes we had no problem with Shar worshippers. Okay.
Very well. Perhaps there's potential in you. Let's see how you handle this. I am indeed a disciple of Shar, Mistress of the Night and Lady of Loss. I assume you've heard of her?
Remind me.
My Lady Shar is the Night Singer, the patron of darkness and loss.
Fascinating. Please continue.
Most fear the dark, like children, because in darkness they see their fears reflected. But Shar teaches us to step beyond fear, beyond loss. In darkness, we do not hide. We act. Pain, hope, the promise of better days. All of these are heavy cloaks that bend our backs and burden our hearts. We shed those cloaks. Before Shar, we stand gloriously naked, beyond the vanities of mortals.
Well, how exactly do Shar worshippers turn people to their goddess? When you put it like that, it seems strangely comforting, or it sounds daunting. Let's say it sounds strangely comforting.
There's comfort, yes. But often there has to be pain beforehand. We tear down the lies the world is drunk on. The institutions they trust, the so-called gods they worship, the lives they cling to. We destroy false idols, topple corrupt organizations, fight heretics wherever they're found. There's often suffering, death even. Many people break before they embrace Shar's truths.
Okay. Well, I'd be lying if I said it didn't sound convincing. You should tell me more sometime.
You're wiser than most. Many people balk at our doctrine. It's the reason why we cherish secrecy. You've a habit of saying all the right things. Either you're very glib or we're kindred spirits. Maybe both, knowing myself. But yes, once we've saved ourselves, we can talk more on this.
Okay. Turn to other matters. Why were you in pain before? Or let's leave for a second and let's talk to her again.
Lady of Sorrows, guide us. Did you want something?
Why were you in pain before?
The wound on my hand. It never quite heals. And sometimes it causes terrible pain to rip through me. It's my burden, though, from Lady Shah. I can feel her influence somehow.
Okay. So you knew more than you were letting on before. Why would Shar subject you to such a thing? What causes it to hurt you? Let's say what causes it to hurt you.
It's difficult to say. Sometimes I wonder if it's supposed to be guiding me, punishing me, testing me. But perhaps it's none of those. Perhaps it's completely random. I'd like to hope there's more to it than that. Some meaning that Lady Shah will reveal to me when the time is right. Until then, all I can do is endure.
Fair enough. Why would Shar subject you to such a thing?
I cannot say. Not with what I can recall. But even then, it would not be for me to question her will. Lady Shah has her reasons.
How can you manage living with such a thing?
It's less difficult than you might imagine, when you can't remember life without it. Pain is sacred to followers of Lady Shah. Pain will give way to loss and then to the peace of her eternal darkness. You can tolerate a great deal of suffering so long as it has meaning.
Fair enough. Turn to other matters. I'm not going to ask the top one. We know why she wasn't saying anything. Let's try and see if she'll tell us more about herself now.
You already know my biggest secrets. What more can you ask?
What drew you to Shar worship? She might not know.
She took me in when no one else would. Without her, I wouldn't be alive. She's my mother. She nurtures me, cares for me, loves me. Don't believe the lies the Selûnites tell.
Okay, interesting. Tell me something about yourself besides Shar, besides tadpoles.
What? Besides my life's calling and the greatest problem I've ever faced? Well, I like night orchids and can't swim. Is that the sort of thing you meant?
Really? You've flown between the planes of existence, but you've never been swimming?
It's nothing to laugh at. Save your questions if that's how you're going to react.
Oh, anything else you'd care to share?
No, I can't. Quite literally, I mean. With my memory suppressed, I can't betray Shah's secrets. But I can't remember much of myself either. If I manage to return to Baldur's Gate and fulfill Shah's mission, then my memories will be restored.
Oh, okay. But also explains why she doesn't want people prying into her past, because it's going to be quite awkward when she says, I don't know. Anyway, you've had your memory suppressed. That seems extreme. We already know about this, but let's see what she says.
Of course. It is an act of faith, not to be undertaken lightly. Shah will reward me when I succeed.
Okay, I want to talk about all that's happened to us.
Fine. What's on your mind?
How am I holding up?
I don't think I've ever had a confidant quite like you. And if I have, I can't remember them.
Alright. See ya. I mean, I would take the compliment, right? But she literally can't remember anybody. Which means that, you know, it's a little bit like, I've never had a confidant like you. However, she can't remember anyone else, so it's like, okay. It's just like, you're the best person I've ever known, but I've known nobody else. So it's like, okay, it's not really much of a compliment at that point. What's going on over here? We should have a look at some point. Hello.
Karlach's got the brawn of a warrior and the wiles of a survivor. Best of all, she speaks her mind plainly and fully. Show her due respect.
Glad you like her. Alright. Very straightforward. Oh, this must be where you get the DLC items if you weren't in the, like, other map, right? Yeah, this must be where the chests for the items are. Well, pre-order items are. That's fine. Okay. Well, at least we know now. We have to make somebody leave our party. In terms of people who should leave our party, I think it's probably Shadowheart should leave right now for Karlach, so we can do her quest. So let's quickly just unequip Shadowheart of everything. Send to Lae'zel everything. Actually, we probably need that to go back to Shadowheart. Yeah, don't send the keychains and things across, but everything else can go to Lae'zel. Scroll of Revivify. You can actually keep that. I think I quite like having that one per person. Okay. Send all of this to Lae'zel. These can go to Will now. That's fine. This can go to Drogu. That can go to Lae'zel. That can go to Will. Actually, that can go to Drogu, because that might be useful if we happen to want to speak to an animal and we have them out of the party. Let's keep the potion of healing on here. Let's send that to Lae'zel. Lae'zel. We need to do some selling at some point. Might be worth heading back to the Druid's camp, actually, to sell. Yeah. Be nice if we had a shop at camp. That would be very useful for us. The rest of this is fine. We also need to remember to look at Karlach's underwear. I just remembered. Because we have to do all of these sorts of things.
May the darkness protect you.
We should journey separately.
If you're sure.
Yes.
Fine. I'll be here whenever you rediscover your taste in company.
Oh, nice one. I think what we might... Oh, I received the mysterious artifact. Oh, it gives us her entire inventory. Oh, that's interesting to know. Yeah, because now I have the mysterious artifact. I don't think I should have the mysterious artifact. I think she should keep it, right? I don't know. But yeah, we got all of her inventory for some reason. Add to wares. What weighs the most? Can I give something away? Grove artifacts, Lae'zel. Lae'zel. The bedroll can go to Lae'zel, although we really shouldn't pick those up. They weigh so much. Okay, save, and then Karlach. Let's have a chat.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
You must be relieved.
Gobsmacked, really. But grateful. Really grateful. I could learn a thing or two from a man like that. Hopefully we won't turn into Mind Flayers first.
Okay. Let's chat again.
Soldier.
Okay, that's a lot. How did you end up fighting in the Blood War?
Trust me, I'll tell you all about it after we take care of the goons on my tail.
Okay. Mizora said you fit the criteria for Will to hunt. What did she mean?
Help me kill those paladins of Tyr, and I'll tell you. A bit of good gossip for your good help.
Okay, I'm going to keep asking though. In your expert opinion, what's the best way to kill a devil?
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
Well, you and Mizora seem to know each other. How?
We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter.
The engine?
But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
The way she said the engine, right? That is interesting, because we have the soul coins that power infernal engines. Like her engine? I don't know. You think she'll keep coming after you?
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride.
I can see why you're so keen to escape.
No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
Change the subject. This isn't where I thought I'd end up. How about you?
Funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you?
Well, that's an interesting question, asking us. We don't have a backstory, right? Like, we're a blank slate with no backstory currently. That's interesting. Let's say we'd be back in my home, not a care in the world.
Oh, man. Lucky you. That's the dream. Maybe when this is all done, you can show me where you came from. My family home's long gone, but I'll show you my favorite chow hall in the city, if it's still standing.
Okay, let's keep chatting.
Hey, soldier.
Hey. See, he doesn't want to do that. How about this one?
Yeah, let's go straight there. Whatever those fucks are getting up to, it's nothing good. Just to say, by the way, they're not really paladins. Lackeys of the Archdevil playing dress-up as paladins of Tyr. No honor among devils.
Okay, come on, we're heading out.
Let's go, go, go.
Let's go. Okay. Well, here's a party member I had no idea existed. So let's find out about them. Let's do this first. So, they are a paladin. Not they're a barbarian. I said paladin because she said paladin last, but she's a barbarian. The strong embrace the wild that hides inside, keen instincts, primal physicality, and most of all, an unbridled, unquenchable rage. So, she has dark vision, hellish resistance. She has resistance to fire, only taking half damage from it. Outlander, proficiency in athletics and survival. And then unarmored defense. Your body is resilient as any armor. While you're not wearing armor, you add your constitution modifier to your armor class. Wearing heavy armor impedes all positive effects of your rage. So her con modifier is currently +2, so she adds +2 to her armor class when she's not wearing armor. So what's her armor class right now? Her armor class is 13. So she would be better off wearing armor. That's basically what I'm reading from this. She would be better off wearing armor. Right? Like, she'd be better off wielding medium armor. Or wearing medium armor. Not wielding, but you get what I'm meaning. So, let's chuck across. There's some scale mail I just picked up. Or chain mail. That's probably not what we're looking for. We're looking for the scale mail. There we go. Let's chuck that one over to Karlach. What's Karlach's stats, out of curiosity? 1 for a dex. Okay, so she needs a 1 dex modifier. So we can put... Oh, she's already wearing armor of some kind? Barbarian clothes, which give her armor class 10. But that doesn't matter, because that's... Yeah, because... Let me see. So, armor class 13, 10 base from the clothing, 1 dexterity, 2 con. So this is just better. Right? Because now she's got armor class 15. Yeah, that's just straight up better. I was looking for if there was a catch. Anyway. A rough combination of furs, leathers, and supple fabrics made for life outside civilization. Her trousers. Torn and hell-scented, these trousers must have seen a good deal of action, though not perhaps the sort Karlach might prefer. Tasteful boots. Okay. Karlach's underwear. How do these not burn off? Leather gloves and then boots, worn by occasionally wriggling infernal toes. She also has a great axe currently. So she's a two-handed weapon user as well as Lae'zel. So I'd imagine most of the time we don't want them in the party at the same time. At least not unless we can find them something else, like unless we can find some separation between them. Okay, while raging you are stronger and you deal 2 extra damage with melee and improvised weapons and when throwing objects. You have resistance to physical damage and advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Rage ends early if you don't attack an enemy or take damage each turn. You can't cast or concentrate on spells while raging. Okay, that's fine. And then she has all the common ones. Wait, she has cantrips? Thaumaturgy grants advantage on intimidation and performance checks. Okay, it's not really a cantrip, but I get why it's put in the category. The reactions is opportunity. Okay. Cool. We know a little bit more about her. Wait, about her? Before we do anything else, back to...
Can't give up now.
Back to her again. So athletics, perception, survival, intimidation. See if there's anything else we need to know. She's a Zariel Tiefling. Tieflings from Zariel's bloodline are empowered with martial strength that can channel searing flame to punish their enemies. Okay, cool. And then we got all of our tags at the bottom.
I'd
Right.
love to, thanks.
Let's level up.
Don't burn yourself.
Oh, let's level up. Try again. Okay. Oh, and there's her wearing armor now. So her health increased, she gets danger sense. You sense when things aren't as they should be. You gain advantage on dexterity saving throws against traps, spells, and surfaces. To gain this effect, you can't be blinded or incapacitated, and you get reckless attack. Until your next turn, you have advantage on attack rolls, but enemies have advantage on you. Cool. Level 3. Okay, so she gets health increase, she gets additional rage charges, and she gets speak with animals? Oh ho ho. Right, so her race gives her legendary of legacy of Avernus as Searing Smite. Deal an additional 2 to 12 fire damage and set your target on fire. It takes 1 to 6 fire damage every turn. It's an evocation spell. Okay, that's cool. Next, it went for Wild Heart to start with. Ah, that's what gives her speak with animals. And then she can choose a heart to get some kind of benefit from it. Okay. We go Berserker. Frenzy. Your rage turns into a frenzy. You gain Frenzy Strike and a Rage Throw. You can also make improvised weapon attacks as a bonus action. Okay. And then we get I'm a Wizard. No? That's not what Wild Magic is? I was just assuming it was the same as all the other classes where you have, here's 2 that fit your class, and then here's, I chose Barbarian, but I want to cast spells. No, okay. Enter a rage that releases all the magic roiling inside of you, causing a random magical effect. Uh-huh. Anyone within the range adds their proficiency bonus to saving throws against spells. Yeah, I'm not going to take this. I don't really want that. That sounds really funny, but also not what we're looking for. So Berserker or Wildheart? I don't know if we want to use our attunement with nature. That doesn't seem like it fits the character. I do like speak with animals, but honestly, when we have one speak with animals, we don't really need, like, a lot. I think Berserker sounds good. So, you gain Frenzied Strike and Enraged Throw. So Frenzied Strike is a bonus action, make an attack with your equipped weapon, and Enraged Throw. Pick up an item or creature and throw it at a target, dealing additional damage and knocking it prone. Your strength affects how much weight you can throw. Heavier items deal more damage. The damage of thrown weapons is the same as the weapon's melee attack. You also deal additional damage based off your strength. Okay. You can also make an improvised weapon attack as a bonus action. You have resistance to physical damage, advantage on strength checks and saving throws. Good. I think Berserker fits her. Balance is both a means and an end. You follow a path of untrammeled fury, slick with blood as you thrill in the chaos of battle, heedless of your own well-being. There we go. We have a Berserker. Nice. Okay. Oh, no. Back here. So, we have her set up. We've spoken to everybody about her. I mean, we haven't spoken to Withers, I suppose. Hello.
Fate spins along as it should. Dost thou require a new ally?
Nope. I would like to leave. Cool. Okay. Well, I think this seems like a good point to end the episode. Thank you for watching. What I will say is that I do want to potentially switch our party members after the next thing. I want to maybe ditch Will and Karlach after the next thing that we do, and maybe bring along Asterion again, and I guess Shadowheart would be our option. Actually, no, Asterion and Will. I want to bring, not Will, Gale. Yeah, I want to bring them along. I also want to see what's going on with Asterion. Now, I'm not an idiot, and I also did see some of the pre-release stuff about him, because he was in one of the very early panels from Hell. So the sharp teeth are very obvious, to not completely spoil it. So I would like to take him along the areas that we have been already that may have relevance to a character such as him, to put it in a spoilery way, but only if you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'd like to see what's going on with that. But beyond that, I think we're good. So I'm going to end the episode there. Thank you very much for watching. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.